Millions of Americans woke up with more money in their bank account today as the federal government electronically deposited their stimulus checks. But some of you are asking, do I have to pay it back? Here to verify is Jason Puckett.
So the checks are starting to show up, and we're getting a lot of questions. We want to answer a few of the most common and show you some resources where you can find more info. First up, the question of whether the stimulus checks will be taxed. No. The CARES Act made this money available as a federal income tax refund, and the IRS shows that refunds aren't taxable. So no, you don't have to pay taxes on these stimulus checks. The next biggest question, will I have to pay this money back? There is a bit of confusing language around all of this, but the short answer is no. The CARES Act calls this an advance refund of a credit that they're giving you on your 2020 taxes. So essentially, Congress is giving you a tax break next year and sending you that money right now. Since it is a tax credit, you won't have to pay it back. The money is yours to keep and use. And if you normally get a refund or owe taxes at the end of the year, this credit actually won't affect your normal taxes at all. Next, a lot of you have been asking us about the official IRS status check site. It's supposed to show you when you'll get the stimulus money and where it will be sent. But a lot of people are getting no results from the site. Two things here. One, this is a real site. You should always be cautious putting your social security info into websites, but as long as you're on the real irs.gov website, you're okay. Second, if you are getting no results, it doesn't mean you won't get a refund if you qualify. Right now, the site is just getting a lot of traffic and has gone down a few times today. It was working when we checked, but if you don't get a result, maybe check back in a few hours. And last, a number of you have asked how to change your address or direct deposit information. The IRS is using tax returns from 2018 and 2019 to figure out where to send your money, but what if your address or bank has changed since then? Well, the IRS set up a system to update them. irs.gov/coronavirus/economic impact payments. We're going to leave this address on screen so you can write it down. If you filed the tax return, you'll click on the first box on their website. If you didn't file a return in 2018 or 2019, there's a separate page. Again, though, these might be a bit overwhelmed in the next few days. If you can't access them, try back a few hours later. Folks, we have a lot more of your questions answered on our site and links to the IRS information about these checks. And as always, feel free to send us an email if you have other questions.